Hi, I'm Fallons and welcome to my channel. I hope you will love my daily sharing vlog. The musicians and the band channels has information about the greatest musicians and bands that have made a huge impact on the music industry. Please subscribe to my channel for more amazing sharing videos. The greatest rappers of all time. When it's come to rap, it seems that everyone has a different ideas of who's the goats. Um, The creation of the list of greatest rappers of all time. The list are mostly subjective process, although there's several names that consistently rise to the top with the golden age of 80s and 90s well behind us. There's have been few rappers who have been worthy of being mentioned among the Mount Rushmore of rap. Hip-hop fans have been debating just who is the greatest rapper of all time for decades, and just now it's our turn. We covered the 10 best lyricists and the 10 greatest hip-hop art acts, and I represent Goliath and list of 15 greatest rapper of all time. Remember, the list is subjective, so feel free to list up our own top 15s in the comments, and most importantly, enjoy. 1. Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill may be most well known for her multi-platinum 1988 albums, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, but her early work was a few genes already had her in contention for the best female rapper of all the time. Hailing from the South Orange, New Jersey, Hill flirted with acting in the early 90s and landed roles on a TV show As the World Turns and the 1983 film Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit, where she showcased her southful singing skills. She joined the Fruities shortly after the release the album Blunted on Realities in 1994 and the Grammy Award winning The Score in 1996. 14. Kanye West. Why is maybe the better known for these days for his outlandish behavior? Kanye West's stamp on hip hop is undeniable. From his humble beginning as an outsider backpack rapper on his first two albums called Dropout, the late British versions, to the much more experimental release live of Pablo, Kane was providing an endless stream of his track. Early in the Kane career, he's rapped with a chip on his shoulder after being denied by several labels and finally found a home with Rockefeller after producing Jay-Z's acclaimed Blueprint albums in 2001. 13. Mos Def. Known for his work at part of Brooklyn-based duo Black Star, alongside Tablet Bradley, Mos Def would go to have a successful solo career, as well as being featured on multiple albums throughout the late 90s and early 2000s. Mos Def's solo debut album Black on Both Sides, released in October 1999. Through the Rock his label and reached 25 on the Billboard Top 100 with the single Mr. Fast Boogie, also charting. A master of multisyllabic rhyme scheme that evolved from the late 80s monosyllabic flow made popular by rapper all the time. Def rhymes and lyric flow like poetry, and he has the unique ability to adapt his cadence to any beat, fast or slow. Kendrick Lamar. Part of the next wave of West Coast rap, Kendrick Lamar burst on the scene with a 2012 album, Get Get and AAD CD, and has since cemented himself as the best rapper to come along this decade. Has begun to gain recognition in 2010 after his first retail release. Overly Dedicated was well received by critics. By 2015-12, he had amassed a large following after collaborating with several prominent artists in the industry, including The Game, Busta Rhymes, and Snoop Dogg. Big Pun. A product of the underground hip-hop scenes in France in the early 1990s, Christopher Lee Rios, known as the Big Punishers, was the first Latino rapper to have an album certified platinum as solo act. Fans were first introduced to Big Pun when he was featured on a Fat Joe in 1995 album Jealous One's Envy, and later on the Beatnuts 1997's album Stone Crazy, where he spit one of the greatest opening verses ever on a track of the boot. Pun's signature flow was known for his technical efficiency, have alliterations, years of alliterations, internal and monosyllabic rhythm scheme, as well as needing minimal pause to take a break. But when he did take a break, you knew it. Andre 3000. Atlanta's rapper Andre Benjamin, aka Andrea 3000, is known for his flamboyant styles and slabberous rhymes that make him one of the most unique rappers of 1990s and 2000. Despite never releasing a solo album, Three Stacks has become known as a features killer. Over the past 10 years, laying down some memorable verses for rap's most popular act, a member of the iconic duo's Outkast, which feature fellow Dirty Sound rapper Big Boy. Andre 3000 was first introduced on the group debut release of Southern Playlistic Cadillac Music in 1994.